It's time for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Lady Rams basketball on WMIX and WMIXsports.com is powered by the official voice of Lady Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball is also presented in part by Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. Tyler Toyota and Tyler's Buick GMC. Totally Tyler's. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilkes. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Winning Edge. See what they can customize at winningedgeusa.com. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon. And also by Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Schmidt Ford of Salem. People's National Bank. Ford Square in King City Chrysler. You can count on us. And Bird Watson Drug of Mount Vernon. 2 locations to serve you better. We take you to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Driven by Tyler's, where Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski are standing by for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball starts now.
It's a South 7 Conference showdown to start the week for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams as they return home for the Althoff Crusaders. Good evening, Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Illinois State scholar Hunter Schrader back at the Mount Vernon studio tonight as we are glad to have you with us on 94.1 FM video tonight at WMIXsports.com. For the Lady Rams, they're 3-10 on the year in the midst of a 7-game losing spell. While for the Crusaders, they come in 8-11, look promising to start the year, probably the prohibitive favorite in the South 7 Conference. However, since coming out of the holidays at Mascoutah, they've lost their last 5, and this is an Althoff team struggling as well.
They're struggling at 8-11, and of course you said 5 in a row they have lost. Highland, Carbondale, Marion, Waterloo, and Mater Dei. Of course, no easy games there, but still a 5-game losing streak, and 2 teams come in here tonight looking for a win.
They are looking for a win indeed, and we're looking to bring you quality content on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk more about these 2 teams, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Althoff Crusaders, and what each one needs to do to get a win here tonight. Plenty more to talk about. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Happy New Year. This is Mike from Tyler's Buick GMC in Mount Vernon, and our family's 3rd generation is proud to bring to you the most innovative car, truck, and SUV store. We appreciate your business. It's the totally new, totally Tyler's, and it's totally for you. Happy New Year from Tyler's in Mount Vernon, exit 95, or on the web at tylersbuickgmc.com.
Buick GMC.
Looking to promote or recognize your team, event, or organization? Check out Winning Edge. Winning Edge specializes in screen printing and embroidery on activewear, which is the longest-lasting promotional item. They will imprint your design on activewear such as T-shirts, hoodies, uniforms, hats, and bags. Contact Winning Edge to get the right activewear to help you make a lasting impression. Find Winning Edge at 212 South 9th Street, Mount Vernon, or on the web at winningedgeusa.com and Facebook.
Ford Watson is celebrating 40 years of providing our customers with caring, compassionate personal service.
Over the years, we have added services and products to ensure that we are meeting the medical needs of our customers.
We are proud to announce that we're once again expanding our services and products to meet your needs. Our location at 3401 Broadway will provide dedicated and specialized pharmacy services.
Our expanded scrubs and shoes, medical equipment, and supply offerings will be provided at our 1200 Main Street location. Bird Watson, specializing and expanding to provide our customers with better service and expanded product offerings.
Watch the Lady Rams online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Red Lake College.
Mount Vernon and Althoff tonight. Girls basketball from Changnon Gymasium. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. 8-11 are the Crusaders, and 3-10 are the Lady Rams. Two teams that we talked about a little bit earlier here on the pregame have struggled coming into 2015.
They have struggled, and then both teams come in this one needing a win. And the thing, how about it is Althoff will head their way at midwinter, but then again, Carbondale is where Mount Vernon will end up here in the next few weeks. They'll go to Carbondale on Thursday to play the Terriers, and then, of course, next week the Carbondale Midwinter Tournament. It's a tough grind, it's a tough haul, and Mount Vernon spends the majority of their time here in the month of January on the road. And high school girls basketball, about 4 more weeks, it's done and over, and you go into the postseason. So not a lot of time for these two teams to get things going their way to see what kind of regional seeding they can improve on.
Well, and when you take a look at these two teams and what they're trying to put together and just the differences in their scheduling, both of these teams started out the National Invitational Tournament, go their separate ways, but still have conference play. And the South 7 Conference has just been kind of up and down, I guess you could say. And you look at some of the teams that have been starting to put it together. You look at a team like Carbondale. After beating Althoff once, you thought, okay, maybe they're in the driver's seat. They come into Mount Vernon, they knock off the defending 2-time conference champion Lady Rams. But then Centralia gets a nice win at home over Carbondale, a team they lost to big early in the season. Right now, it looks like the Centralianis, momentum-wise, in the driver's seat in the South 7.
Well, I think that's what it is. I think that they're in the driver's seat. I don't think there's any other way to put it. I think Centralia is in that driver's seat, ready to go. And for Mount Vernon, it's a case of can they get anything going? I think they're waiting around for something to happen here or there, but in all honesty, I think it's for them. They have to try to figure out a way to get things going on both ends of the floor as much as they can.
Both of these teams obviously love to end the losing streak here tonight. For the Lady Rams, you'd love to do it in front of the home crowd. For the Crusaders, just would love to find a way to get a win here tonight against the Lady Ram team that's found ways to beat you the past few seasons. And for Todd Hill and his Lady Crusaders, no better time than the present to start putting it together.
Well, and for Todd Hill, his team's got to get things going as obviously as they can. And it is what it is for him. I mean, he understands the game, understands the situation. He's had better teams in the past, but he's got to be able to get things going. I think for him, he's looking at it as, okay, I've got to be able to get things rolling and get things happening here as far as my team goes, as far as leaving here with a victory.
No doubt about that. And a team that started off hot, 3-1 to finish the Nashville tournament. And then big wins over Marion and Cahokia before falling to Carbondale and Notre Dame. Got a nice win at Mascoutah, but has since struggled then, winning only 2 the rest of the way in 2014, and then a 5-game losing streak that they're looking to snap here tonight. For Lady Rams, looking to snap a 7-game skid. We'll talk about the 3-10 Lady Rams after a quick break here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. We'll take a break, come back. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Glen Lake College's new fitness center is only $80 per semester. They've also thought of everything, with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available, or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the RLC Fitness Center in the Marketplace off of Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon, or log on to rlc.edu/fitcenter. So, how's your New Year's resolution coming?
I am done with it already.
It's awfully early in 2015 to have already broken your New Year's resolution.
I didn't break it. I've already completed it.
What do you mean?
I opened a free checking account at People's National Bank and no longer pay to have a checking account.
Sounds like you have it made. My resolution was to clean out the garage.
People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
The Collision Center at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Mount Vernon will get you back on the road quickly. Hi, this is Jeff Schmidt. Our body shop uses only brand name paints and materials with a state-of-the-art paint booth, which requires virtually no buffing. Our highly trained and experienced technicians have an impeccable reputation. We are a direct repair facility with many of the major insurance companies that will make your visit easy and hassle-free. Come see us at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Have the laws and regulations of the Affordable Health Care Act left you stressed and confused? I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. I'm certified to help guide you through the health insurance marketplace. Let's talk about individual health care plans.
Maybe you're self-employed or your employer doesn't offer health coverage, or it simply isn't affordable. I can help. Even if you're between jobs or not eligible for Medicare, I can help. Give me a call at 242-7000 or come see me at Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
Changnon Gymasium tonight for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Althoff Crusaders. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. The first of 5 for us together this week. The first of 6 this week for WMIX Sports. Two showcase games. We'll have the Waltonville Spartans and Oakville Rockets tomorrow. We'll have the Spartans again with Weber Township on Wednesday. Lady Rams travel to Carbondale on Thursday. Rams welcome Centralia Friday before Woodlawn travels to Heron on Saturday night. All of those games, 94.1. All of the Mount Vernon contests with video at WMIXsports.com. And right now, Lady Rams is hoping to end the 7-game skid. A team that started 3-3. A rough start at Nashville, evened some things out with wins over Cahokia and St. Anthony before losing to Centralia, Marion, Carbondale before heading to Mascoutah. And then a team that's been able to seemingly put together 2.5, sometimes 3 quarters of basketball just seems to unravel in that fourth quarter. But tonight for this team, Danny, I think the key for them just have to be able to be energetic all 4 quarters and be in it the entire time.
They have to learn to win. I think this is a younger team that's definitely in a case where they're going to play partial games. They're going to see what they can do. They're going to see how they can play. They're going to play 2.5 quarters to start with. Maybe by the end of the year, get 3 full quarters in. They're getting an occasional win here and there. They're going to have to learn how to win. It's a young team. A lot of talent has walked across the stage and gotten diplomas here that have left this program, and it's hard to replace what Mount Vernon has had in the last couple of years, even in a big school like this. So this particular version of the Lady Rams has to learn how to win first, and sometimes it takes losses and close losses or beatdowns in order to get to that point.
Well, it does. And, of course, you look at the Peyton Hayes injury that occurred back in the Nashville tournament, and you look at losing what she brings to the table as a junior, and a junior leader. Miriam Hester, a senior, getting a start tonight. Micaiah Rush, a senior. 2 great leaders on this team, but you look at the young depth that they're looking to build. Obviously, Jeff Lonan said it himself in the Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame on Saturday. This is a rebuilding mode, and right now this is a team that just has to learn. I guess you don't want to say baptism by fire by any stretch of the imagination, I guess, but that's kind of what it is, as these girls are starting to get some more varsity experience under their belt, and now a big conference game at home to add to that experience factor.
Well, it's a case where they're going to have to learn, and they're going to have to maybe use home court as their best opportunity to get a win. Hopefully Mount Vernon can do that. Hopefully they can get something going, and hopefully this team can get a win. I mean, this is going to be very difficult, very tough, but hey, it is what it is as we get going on.
No doubt about that. We'll learn your Ford Square and King City Chrysler starting lineups a little bit later on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Don't forget, Express Lane, fast oil changes, and more. They do more than just oil changes. It's service without an appointment at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway. Here in Mount Vernon, we'll meet those starting lineups here in just a moment as we meet Todd Hill's Crusaders and Jeff Lonan's Lady Rams. 2 teams again in the midst of losing streaks that would like to come here tonight, stop those. For the Lady Rams, you move on to a big game on the road Thursday at Carbondale. Well, it'll be multiple trips on the road to Carbondale. As you play at Carbondale, then you head into the midwinter tournament the following week, where you open up with a Collinsville team you open up your season with. So for the Lady Rams, certainly not going to get any easier over the next few days.
No, it will not get any easier, but when you're a 3A school, you're not going to play a lot of muffins along the way.
No doubt about that. No muffins. Certainly not, as we look to be getting ready to honor America here from Changnon Gymasium. Glad to have had you for our Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Ask about premium detailing for the life of your car next time you have repair work done at Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That is 1-888-LANDERS. We'll honor America from Changnon Gym. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Fact, there are 10 pharmacies in the city of Mount Vernon alone. So how do you choose your pharmacy? Are the staff people friendly and the pricing reasonable? Are they knowledgeable about medication interactions? Do you feel they are willing to take the time to talk to you one-on-one? If your answer is no, then call Eric and the staff at Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon. They will always take the time to talk to you and have the knowledgeable staff to help you and your family with all your health care needs. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Bad luck.
Some people were just born with it. Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. We all know that someone who has that cartoon cloud hanging over their head, getting rained on whenever the sun is out. The full moon is their worst enemy, and if something can be spilled, dropped, broken, tipped over, or lost, it will somehow happen to this person. Landers Collision Centers has seen it all. Whether you turned the wheel too sharply backing out of your garage and tore the front end off of your vehicle, crunched your undercarriage running over a curb, or clipped your fender pulling into the ATM, Landers Collision Centers has your back, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's Landers different. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back. Changnon Gymasium tonight for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Althoff Lady Crusaders. South 7 Conference action here on a Monday night in January. I'm Chris Hugo alongside the birthday boy Danny Czerwinski, Illinois State Scholar Hunter Schrader back at our Mount Vernon studio here tonight. Ford Square, King City Chrysler bring you the starting lineups tonight. Don't forget you can view all of the new and pre-owned inventory online at fordsquare.com or see it for yourself and kick the tires at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. We need to meet the starters tonight for both of these teams in South 7 Conference.
First for Althoff, it'll go with Rachel Collins, Kylie Vaught, Maggie Reimer, Tajay Ruffin, and Emily Myatt for Todd Hill's Althoff Crusaders. For the Lady Rams, Jasmine Hawkins, Lauren Heinzman, Peyton Hayes, Miriam Hester, and Micaiah Rush for Jeff Lonnan's Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
King City Chrysler, Ford Square, what a tandem. The best never rest at those locations, 1501 and 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, as they bring you the starting lineups here tonight. Lady Rams basketball is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland, welcoming you back to personal banking. They are the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County with 5 locations: Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Home of the one account. Free checking with high yield interest. One means more there. It would mean so much more here in the win column for either of these teams. Lady Rams again trying to snap a 7-game snide, while the Crusaders trying to get over a 5-game loss hump here tonight. And for the Lady Rams, I think we talked about it. I think the key here is just put together four quarters of basketball, and could easily come away with a win here against a good Althoff team.
Well, it should. And that's obviously being at home. You don't want to give one up here. And for Mount Vernon, it's highly important, I think, for them to get off to a quality start tonight, see what can happen here, and take your chances in this. Take a few extra chances, maybe not, because Thursday night's going to be very difficult at Carbondale.
Difficult indeed. Always a tough place to play, whether it's in the tournament or whether it's against the Terriers. And the Lady Rams are going to experience that the next few days. And after Thursday, they will head back there on Monday for a 5:30 matchup with the Collinsville Lady Jayhawks, the team they opened their season with. Well, they get to see them again in the Carbondale Midwinter, a Midwinter that now includes Edwardsville. Not sure if Edwardsville is back there next year. Heck, Edwardsville's inclusion this year may stop some other teams from going back next year. But
I do know of one team that will be added next year at that tournament.
Should be the Lady Lions.
Yep, they'll go there after their tournament will disband after this year.
Great opportunity for somebody to maybe start a girls' Midwinter.
Tremendous opportunity if anybody wanted to get on it, but I don't know if it'll happen or not.
We'll find out. We're also going to find out if it's Jasmine Hawkins and Maggie Reimer in the center circle for these two teams. Left to right go the Crusaders after some confusion. They control the basketball. In their way, navy, gold trim, gold numerics trimmed in white. Up top with it is Emily Myatt. Looking off to the right wing for Rachel Collins, who's seen some significant varsity minutes over the past few seasons for Todd Hill. Myatt with it up top, looking into the post. Turnaround maybe from Reimer coming. Nope, kicks out to the right wing. 3 on the way is no good by Ruffin, and the rebound will go into the corner. Althoff will reset with 7:31 to go in the first. No score yet, opening possession for the Crusaders. Ruffin along two, no good inside the right arc. Rebound will be tipped away. It's going to be the speedy Micaiah Rush to come up with it. In transition, the Lady Rams going right to left. Home whites, orange trim. Orange numerics trimmed in black. It is Peyton Hayes with it between the circles. Looks off to the right wing for Jasmine. Hawkins going to go left elbow here. Here's a nice dribble drive by Heinzman. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebound inside to Althoff. They'll go the other way with the basketball. Don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at WMIX Sports. Good move underneath. And what a bucket by Kylie Vaught, who went underneath, did a little reverse. Makes it 2-0 Belleville.
Well, nice move. And Off to the races are the actually the Crusaders in this game. No lady in front of their nickname.
Nope. No need for the adjective in front of the mascot. Off to the left wing, that is Hawkins looking to the right elbow. Hayes off the dribble drive. Right block layup and a bump foul, and that'll send Peyton to the line to shoot 2.
Good movement by Peyton to get to the rim. Force the contact, force the action, get to the line, and Mount Vernon may have to do that tonight. A little half-court work here in this one.
And at the line, Peyton Hayes to shoot 2. That was the first foul on Kylie Vaught. She had scored the first points, gets the first foul. And Peyton Hayes will get the first free throw. She cuts it to 2-1 here with 6:34 to play in the opening quarter. Scoreboards tonight are presented by Bird Watson Medical at 12th and Main in Mount Vernon. You can find 50% off scrub prints now through January 31st. Tied at 2 as Peyton makes both. 6:30 to play in the first. Althoff looking for a bucket from the free throw line. Ooh, nice smooth shot from Maggie Reimer, and it's 4-2 Althoff. That's a nice bucket. Reimer, what do we go with?
Reimer.
No rhyme or a reason, apparently, as we go the other way. We're going to have a timeout. Jeff Lana didn't like what he saw out of the Althoff pressure, and he'll call a timeout on the floor. It's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. Dr. Eric Black, a second-generation owner of the Medicine Shop. He continues the tradition of supporting the local community as well as the Rams and Lady Rams. That's why you should choose the Medicine Shop. 6:12 to go here in the first quarter. 4-2. Althoff on top, and they've tried to control the tempo here early, trying to play quick, and it's worked out to their advantage in the early going.
It is, and of course the pressure from Althoff, which gave Mount Vernon fits last year, especially there, came up, and of course Mount Vernon didn't handle it very well, did a much better job here at home. Mount Vernon will have to handle it again tonight.
Out of the timeout huddle will be Lady Ram basketball. We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's. Newly remodeled locations just west of the interstates. Totally for you, totally new, totally Tyler. 6 minutes to go. Right wing, that's Rush. Picks up off pivot, throws off to the right sideline for Hayes, who's going to drop off right to the circle for Heinzman. Left hand dribble, now switching right, doubles back, looking to the left side. Going to have to find some help, going to have to get rid of it at the 4 count. Does. It's right to the circle for Hayes. 5:49 to play, opening quarter. Mount Vernon trails 4-2. Here on WMIX FM Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting as we hit the top of the 8 o'clock hour. Good play underneath. Micaiah Rush gets the layup, as that was a nice assist from Miriam Hester.
A little high-low action that time. Mount Vernon was able to spread the floor.
Tie ball game. 5:28 to go here in the first quarter. Right-hand dribble for Reimer, looking right wing for Ruffin. Back to the top for Vaught, and we're going to have no.
Yep. 3 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
It's back.
3 seconds is in vogue.
You bet it is. 4-4. We're tied. Turnover to Althoff with 5:20 to go in the opening quarter. Pressure again from the Crusaders with Heinzman in the backcourt. Nice pass coming up the left sideline. Hayes. Good ball movement to Rush. Left hand layup. But a travel. It'll go the other way.
It is travel.
Ball movement looks so good, I almost missed the extra shuffling of steps. And now off the turnover to be Althoff basketball, tied at 4 with 5:12 to play. Here in the opening quarter. Video streaming at WMIXsports.com is presented by Red Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at rlc.edu. Left wing, it's Rachel Collins with the basketball. From the top, had it, got it for Myatt. Now the right-hand dribble goes back to Myatt up top. Held overhead, throws back to Ruffin on the right wing. That's going to give me fits later with 4:52 to go. Inside the free throw line, Ruffin to the left wing this time. Collins. Short corner for. As it swings around back to the top for Vaught. Reimer had a quick touch, but then they moved the ball back around the perimeter. But now Vaught's going to be bailed out by a foul on a running shot. And Vaught will go to the line to shoot 2 to try to unlock the 4-4 tie. It'll be Kylie Vaught. Foul is on Hester.
It's warm in here.
Thermostat is set to service of the sun.
Well, that or the Bugs Bunny cartoon where they're loading the train. In Yosemite Sam.
4:38 to go in the opening quarter. Tied at 4. First free throw, no good for Vaught. Vaught for naught. Second one's good, though, and it makes it a 5-4 game. Crusaders on top as Vaught made the back end. Hawkins with the basketball between the circles. Right-hand dribble gives back to Heinzman. 4:29 to go in the first quarter. Mount Vernon trailing Althoff 5-4 as Hawkins has it on the left wing. Looking inside, goes right elbow Hayes. She'll dribble drive. Shot up no good, but Peyton will go to the line to shoot two.
But again, she got to the rim and got fouled, and that's what you got to do. You got to be aggressive in this game. Maybe get to the rim in times you don't want to settle for jump shots here. And Mount Vernon right now doing a very good job in the half-court offense, at least at this point, keeping this pace half-court, not up and down.
Community First Bank of the Heartland welcomes you back to personal banking. Home of the one account featuring free checking and high yield interest. One here would give the Lady Rams a lead after Peyton Hayes makes the first. She has another 4:20 mark of the first quarter. Hayes at the line shooting the back end. It is up and good. Good to see Coach Rashad Seaton, the freshman boys basketball coach, make an appearance. Strolling through the gymnasium saying hi to us. It's 6-5. Lady Rams on top with 4:13 to go in the opening quarter. Reimer's going, whoa, not going to hand off. Going to keep herself. Dribble drive inside, and she's fouled from behind. 2 shots at the line for Reimer. Could give Althoff the lead as they trail 6-5.
I think Althoff would like this game to be a little bit quicker pace. But they can't get a lot of made shots in this one to get their press set up and going.
Midway through the first quarter, Lady Rams up 6-5. Althoff at the line shooting 2. Reimer's first is going to clank off the back. She will have another. We'll look for a Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game in this one. You can find Tony in his office. He's on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town to get to a better state with State Farm. Trying to tie it here at 6. She'll miss the back end. Rebound out of the reach of the Rams. It'll go to the Crusaders. Fought with it off of the right wing. Looking inside, not much there. Side steps with the left hand, dribble to the top. Free throw line kick out to Collins on the wing. Now looking inside, and we're going to have a travel. Good call by the official. Myatt had the right idea, but picked up her pivot foot. Now it goes the other way.
She was laying into the defender expecting resistance, and the defender for Lady Rams backed off, and when she didn't get the resistance, she had to move her pivot foot and travel the basketball.
3:58 to go here in the first. Link to the floor inbound for Mount Vernon. They lead 6-5. Heinzman trying to fight off the pressure from Rachel Collins. Gets across the timeline with 3:49 to go in the first quarter. Again, it's 6-5 Mount Vernon as Hawkins has it. Almost stolen away on the left wing, and she'll get back to Heinzman. Right into the circle for Lauren. Trying to battle Collins. Gets a nice screen from Hawkins off the wing. Picks up a new man. And throws back to the right wing for Hawkins with 3:31 to play here in the first quarter. Up top, Micaiah Rush. Inside. Nice dribble drive here from Hester. Gets the kind iron. Miriam puts the Lady Rams up 8-5.
Good turn, good look, good shot.
Collins dribbling inside the wing, trying to fight up the defender. Throws to Myatt, back to the top for Reimer. Dribbles in left hand, throws back. Here's Ruffin off the dribble. Nope, going to get back left wing. Collins up top, fought a long 3. No good for the tie. Rebound will go to Myatt. Devad up top. She'll dribble drive. Had a nice scene. Gets the bank layup, and it's 8-7.
The leading scorer coming in the game picks up right where she left off.
Right now, Lady Rams up 8-7 here with 2:42 to play in the first quarter. Bounce pass off of the right block will lead Hayes toward the baseline. Gives back to Hester on the wing with the left hand. She'll throw it back to the top for Heinzman with 2:32 to play in the opening quarter. Lady Rams on top, 8-7. Certainly playing tough here to start. Heinzman battling off a 5 count on Collins. Able to find Rush. And now she'll get it right back. Looks for a screen out of the corner. Lauren's going to go to the wing. Now trying to dribble into the elbow. Good bounce pass opposite elbow now to Rush. And off a drive, we're going to have a reach in here on Althoff. It'll be their 3rd foul.
Looks like it's Reimer, her first, team's 3rd.
Inbound will be off the baseline for Lady Rams out of the box set. It'll be to Hester. Left wing, 2:09 to play in the first quarter. 8-7 score. Now looks back to Hayes. Peyton with it left wing. Back left of the circle for Lauren Heinzman with a right-hand dribble. Off wing, trying to fight inside. Good jump stop there, but we're going to have some sort of foul. They're going to give her credit for the shot. And Lauren's going to go to the line to shoot 2. So Lady Rams can extend this 8-7 lead with 1:56 to play in the opening quarter. How about that? Be the first on Collins, 4th on the team.
Well, the tempo of the game, the in vogue word with certain sports, definitely in the case of Mount Vernon, half court, but those missed free throws aren't going to help them if they're in half court.
And now a foul to the frustration variety on the rebound. It'll be the third team foul on the Lady Rams, and the Crusaders are going to go the other way.
Yeah, Hester just picked up her second, 80 feet away from the basket.
Collins across the timeline for the Crusaders. Up top, looking into the paint, going to throw back to the right wing, Ruffin. Good left-hand dribble, running layup is no good. Rebound fought for underneath, jump ball. It'll go with the Lady Rams on the alternating possession rule. With a minute 43 to play in the first, 8-7 Lady Rams on top, and looking to make something happen here. We're going to race the Autumn Long check into the game. As they were going to let the sub come in, and then they had already handed the ball off, and so they'll play as they should. 8-7 Lady Rams up with a minute 37 left to play here in the first quarter. Heinzman with it at the circle. Good left-hand dribble, and we're going to have a foul on Rachel Collins. That'll be her second, team's fifth.
A lot of fouls going on here in this one. A lot of people not moving their feet, and they're going to have to adjust to the officiating, or it's going to be a short night for a lot of players.
Autumn Long also one of the 27 Malverton High School Illinois State Scholars announced today. Minute 32 to play in the first. Good inbound, side of the bounds, scores table. Heinzman's going to lead rush, trying to go to the back door. It was tipped. Long can't recover, and it'll go to Reimer. Into the front court will come the Crusaders. Left wing, that's Vaught, to the free throw line, now right elbow. She'll launch a shot. Step back two, and it's good. It's 9-8. Althoff on top with a minute 13. Now Jeff Law is going to have to burn a timeout. Lady Rams struggling on the inbound here, trailing 9-8 with a minute 8 left to play in the first. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, where Dr. Eric Black and staff would love to answer all of your medication questions. Just see Dr. Eric Black, second-generation owner at the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Less than a minute to play, or right around the minute mark here in the first quarter. 9-8 Crusaders on top, and it's been quite the game here in the first quarter, back and forth the entire way.
Been very close, and I think foul trouble plaguing both teams here a little bit, and you know, whatever you have going on, and I think a lot of people have to adjust. I don't think the referees are going to allow a lot of hand checking going on and whatnot, so we'll have to see how this plays out, these players making adjustments in this quarter.
It'll be 9-8. Althoff with the lead. Lady Rams with the basketball to the timeout. It is Rush, Heinzman, Hawkins, and Hayes, as well as Long to get us started. Heinzman in the backcourt, going to give back to Micaiah, the inbounder, with a minute 5 left to go. We're in the first quarter at Changnon Gymasium. 9-8, Lady Rams trailing, but Heinzman going to curl around nicely on the sideline. Lose the basketball and then picks up the foul. As Collins was able to pick her pocket, now they'll go the other way.
Pretty fancy little nifty pick from behind, and just a back tap, and Heinzman in frustration went back after her and got her first foul. 9 total fouls already in the first quarter.
57 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 9-8, Crusaders on top. With the basketball, it's Collins into the front court. Shifting to the sideline off of Hawkins. Now back to the top for Ruffin. Left wing, Vaught wants a long three. It's no good. Rebound to Collins. She'll clear out and get back to Ruffin. Now left wing, Vaught. Good ball fake left. Going to lob over to the right wing for Collins. Now a lob play into the paint. Myatt, she's going to be fouled on a block by Autumn Long, and that'll be the team's fifth.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Just a little push, a little nudge, help to the ground.
Crusaders will inbound right into the bucket. Now into Vaught. She's going to leave it in the corner for Ruffin. Gets it right back. Thought about it. Good head fake if she drives to the elbow. Steps back to the top. Throws over to the right side. Ruffin. Now Myatt off block. Looking for the turnaround. No good. Rebound back door. Rush fighting for it. Can't come up with it. Cross away. Ruffin wants a three. Skip pass. No good on the shot. Comes the other way with Rush with 8 seconds left. Right wing, Hayes wants a three for the lead. It's good. 11-9. Lady Rams on top. And that is how your first quarter is going to end. The Malvern and Lady Rams 11. The Althoff Crusaders 9. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new one account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Happy New Year. This is Mike from Tyler's in Mount Vernon. And our family's third generation is proud to bring to you the most innovative car, truck, and SUV store. We appreciate your business. It's the totally new, totally Tyler's, and it's totally for you. Happy New Year from Tyler Toyota Buick GMC. Exit 95, Mount Vernon, Illinois, or on the web at tylertoyota.net.
Toyota.
Find us on Facebook. This is Lady Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports.
Changnon Gymasium, where the Lady Rams lead the Althoff Crusaders 11-9 as we head to the second quarter with Danny Czerwinski. I'm Chris Hugo here on WMIX. Video at WMIXsports.com. Lady Rams will start again with the basketball. Side out of bounds at the half court. Now Heinzman into the front court. Stops at the circle for Hayes. Peyton made a big three to nearly close out that first quarter. Give the Lady Rams the 11-9 advantage. Now his left elbow from Hawkins. This is Heinzman. Should go to the basket, fouled. Lauren will have two at the line.
Backside defense for Althoff right now, not very good at all. There's no help side, there's no talk, and they're not switching on screens, so they're kind of letting the defender try to chase through, and when you do that, you take the risk of the fouls that are going on right now for Althoff.
Now the lefty at the line, looking to make the first. She does. Makes it 12-9, can make it 2 possessions with the second free throw at the 7:45 mark of the first half. It was a first foul on Reimer. Second free throw good from Heinzman. 13-9, Mount Vernon, 7:44 to play in the first half. It's been brought to you by Community First Bank of the Heartland, home of the one account featuring free checking and high yield interest. Ruffin left wing for the Crusaders. They go left to right here in the first half. Trying to dribble in on Hayes. Throws back to the top for Collins. Nice play into the paint. Almost disrupted, but Reimer will curl around and get the easy bucket.
Easy. Dribbled to her right. Went on down the road.
That was a good look. She made it a good look, though, as 7:16 to play in the half. Lady Rams up to 13-11. Follow us on the Twitterverse, also Instagram at WMIX Sports, or find us on Facebook. Content on all of them tonight. 7:04 to play in the half. Lady Rams up to 13-11. Hester with it up top. Looking corner, forcing it inside, and we're going to have a 3-second call.
Wow.
It's back.
Yeah.
That's 6 seconds worth of 3 seconds.
I think it was on these guys down here. You two were in the lane 3 seconds. Yeah, the print media is dumping back and forth on the lines, yeah.
6 minutes and 46 seconds left in this first half. 13-11, about to change. Is Myatt? Nope, going to leave it off the back of the iron. We're going to have principle of verticality here on Myatt, or is this going to be on Hawkins? Foul's coming this way, so that would suggest it is on Myatt. Yep. So to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 on the 7th foul will be Jasmine Hawkins.
Yeah, Mount Vernon is making this a choppy game, which is Althoff not in their favor as quickly as they want to go, and I think Mount Vernon has a good start in this one.
First one no good, so no second. Myatt the rebound, the other way will come Vaught up in front of the scorer's table, now to the left wing, trying to dribble to the free throw line, throws across the way to Collins. Force feeds the post off of the right block. Nice bucket, but left it off the iron. Did Maggie Reimer. It'll go the other way on the rush rebound. 13-11 Lady Rams. 6:20 to play in the first half. Off of the sideline, Miriam Hester. Off the wing, now to the top. Good ball movement here by the Lady Rams. Up the left side, that's Heinzman from Hawkins. With 6:06 to play in the first half. Video online at WMIXsports.com, presented by Rend Lake College, who has over 100 degree and certificate programs with thousands less. Lady Rams trying to get more for less here. Up 2 with 5:53 to play in the half. Hawkins wants a 3 from the left wing. Rainbow shot's no good. Rebound to go to the back door for Vaught. And here race the Crusaders into the front court. Left wing now mid-post, and a travel with the basketball by Vaught. She can't believe it. Neither can I. It'll go the other way.
Gotta like what Mount Vernon's doing so far. It's a matter of them keeping it up now and against the pressure, taking care of the basketball.
No doubt, up 2, 5:42 to play here in the first half. Hawkins able to slip the defender, but this one's going to be intercepted, and out of bounds will step Myatt. Gets kind of confusing when there's 18 different lines on the floor, but she steps out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Lady Rams. Right at half court will come the inbound, probably going to go back court. maybe slip here and go front. We'll see what happens with 5:35 to play in the first half. 13-11 is the Lady Ram lead. Is good job by Lauren Heinzman to tightrope that near sideline. Far sideline to those of you watching at home. Cameras opposite us. Deep right wing Heinzman forces a pass to Hayes in front of the Althoff bench. Now has a deep right wing looking for the lob play to Hester. It'll be tipped away and Althoff will force the turnover. When you have to think about a post play that long, it's probably not going to end well, and it doesn't here for the Lady Rams as Vaught's going to go backdoor unselfishly. Tipped out by Jasmine, but it'll force the Crusaders to re-inbound.
Well, it is what it is right now. It's not a pretty game. But Mount Vernon is using it to their advantage in this choppy contest to kind of keep Althoff out of their tempo and pace.
Now trying to force the lane again, and Vaught's going to get it on the outside. There was nothing there. Good interior defense that time by the Lady Rams. Vaught kicks outside. Collins floats to the top. Here's a nice move by Reimer. She'll throw up a running jumper. No good off the back iron. Rebound, a big one for Hawkins. And now we will have blood or an equipment issue or officials timeout either way.
There's a giggle about something. Oh, somebody said her calf. Yeah, her calf. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. No, it was not. She got choked up a little bit, couldn't stop coughing, so she's getting a drink of water, is Emily Myatt.
I know the feeling there, getting choked up and coughing. Nightmarish scenario, but now a foul on the inbound. The Lady Rams are going to come the other way to shoot free throws again.
You have Collins, Vaught, and Myatt for Althoff, all with 2 fouls in his first half. Mount Vernon has to make some hay here at the free throw line in order to keep this lead. This is where they're going to win the game tonight, maybe at this free throw line if they keep choppy, keep drawing fouls.
First one by Peyton is good. She has 8. She's looking for 9. It's 14-11 Lady Rams with 4:43 to play in the first half. Live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's. Your best connection for your next automobile. Good rebound for Reimer off of the miss. And now the opposite way. Thrown over the timeline to Vaught. She'll roll all the way underneath. Uses the glass. Uses the contact. No good. Put back blocked by Hester. She'll come away with the rebound.
You have to call something there. It's foul one way or another.
No doubt about that, as Heinz was going to come the other way across the timeline to the circle. We'll tell you not to forget about that Tyler Toyota e-discount. Find it online at tylertoyota.net. Totally new, totally for you. It's totally Tyler's. And now a trip to the line for Lauren Heinzman. I don't know how.
If they're going to call that ticky-tack, they better call that hammer job that Althoff got fouled on a while ago. My goodness.
There's
just saying it, trying to call it fairly, and that's the case there.
16-11 as Heinzman makes both. Lady Rams are up 5. We're near the midpoint of this second quarter. Deep left wing, it's Vaught looking to the top. Now lob play inside for Reimer. Turns around off glass, no good. Rebound tipped by Heinzman to Hester. What a good tip there. And now this will come the other way as Lane had checked into the ballgame.
Althoff looks confused. Especially after that miss, you had some of them kind of dropping back and some of them full court.
Set 3 by Heinzman for the top is no good. Rebound all the way out of bounds, almost into the garbage can there in front of the bench, which probably doesn't belong there, but it is. Oh, yeah, you got somewhere to throw the cups. That makes sense then. Timeout on the floor. Todd Hill. It's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They're proudly supporting your Mount Vernon Rams. 16-11 the score. 3:50 to play in the first half, and a nice 5-point advantage for the Lady Rams.
Done a very good job tonight starting this one, looking very well, and you got to keep it up. This is the case we talked about in the pregame where you can't give up now. You can't kind of be happy with what you've done. You just got to keep going.
Oh, weird. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We'll tweet a lot of updates from a lot of places from around the area tonight. I know there's a lot of, not a lot, but there's some good matchups going on around the region tonight. But I saw that after 3, SVW was leading Trico.
Yeah. Hugely. Rick Metcalf's team's on a roll right now.
That they are. We'll see them soon on the showcase. 16-11 here as the Lady Rams in that South 7 showdown. 16-11 the score. Got away with a carry maybe on that drive in the lane. Did Reimer. Rebound to Hester. Falling with it. Falling away. Now in the paint. Jump ball goes to Althoff. with 3:35 to play in the first half.
That's those possessions there that Mount Vernon loses. When you come down with the rebound as a post player, you have to pivot out, find a guard, and get it out of there quick. You're going to get double teamed.
Up top, a three for Vaught. Yes.
Like that. That hurts when you're not able to take that rebound out of there and get it up the floor.
And Vaught has...
Oh. I'm going to tell you right now, if they're going to call it like that, as tight and as ticky as this is Class 3A. On one hand on the hip is not a foul. There was no guiding. And if you're going to call it like that, there won't be enough here to play the rest of this game. We'll stop about the third quarter because everybody's going to foul out.
16-14 the score. Heinsman getting to the line, trying to make a case to be the Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game, as it was a 10th, so it's double bonus. You can find Tony Wilt in his office. Look for him online at TonyWilt.com or try to find that white State Farm Jeep around town if you must to get to a better state with State Farm. Madison Weilbacher checks into the game. Probably better known for her softball abilities. As the second one, no good. Rebound the other way. 17-14 Mount Vernon with 3:24 to go in the quarter, and we're going to have a foul here.
Going to be a foul as Collins drove coast to coast and with her speed was able to get to the rim, draw the first foul on Hawkins. And you look at the foul trouble, Althoff already has 3 players with 2 fouls, 1 player with 3. And they're in some dire need, but they're leaving them out on the floor here right now, at least, to kind of battle. A couple people are off, but they're taking chances here with as many people on the floor with fouls as they have.
As Collins makes the first, she'll have another. Can make it a 1-point game if she knocks down the back end of this 2-shot set with 3:07 to go in the first half. Second one finally en route. It'll go off the right side of the iron. Rebound. It's a foot race to the outside. It'll be recovered by Collins. Scoops it over to Vaught. 17-15. Althoff down 2 with the basketball at the right elbow. Looking inside for Lane. In the lane. Almost thrown away. Collins will recover left wing. Throws across. Vaught for the lead. 3. Yes.
Yep. Mount Vernon not being able to handle the basketball last few times down the floor. 5-point lead now. A 1-point deficit for the Lady Rams.
Heinsman gets set for a 3 from the wing. Answers. 20-18. Lady Rams on top. Winning Edge has a great assortment of Rams apparel. You can buy it online. Store.winningedgeusa.com. Store.winningedgeusa.com. Weilbacher with it off of the right wing. Looks inside. Out of the corner will come Reimer. Down in the corner for Vaught from Collins. It was no good on the air ball. She does not have an answer. Lady Rams maintain a 20-18 lead with 2:15 to play in the first half. It's all been presented by the official voice of the Rams, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Find an ATM or their branch locations on their website at comfirstbank.net. Also find out more about one checking. Find out about this 3 that's no good off the back iron by Bushu. Rebound the other way. It'll be Vaught into the front court. Racing. Beats the defender to the basket. Layup's good. We're tied.
Pace of the game is picked up. Pace has gone to Althoff here. They're 20-20 now, but Althoff tied it up. That's the kind of game they want to go with.
Vaught has 8 in the quarter, 15 in the game, and we're tied at 20 with 1:40. Short corner jumper by Hawkins is no good. A rebound will be tipped away out of the reach of Bushu to Vaught. Althoff looking for the lead here. Tied at 20 with 1:32 to go. Almost turning the ball over, and it'll be a jump ball right as Rush able to wrestle it away, and it'll be Lady Ram basketball with 1:29 to go. Sloppy.
Sloppy. Very sloppy. Very sloppy, but not sloppy in the sense of an ugly game, just a choppy kind of game where Mount Vernon needs to keep going. I'd love to see Mount Vernon get out of this half with a tie game or a lead and then take their chances in the second half because they have really worked hard in this first half to get it to where right now at this point.
Heinsman off of the right wing with the right-hand dribble, looking on the left side. Dangerous pass, Bush, you're able to get it. Hawkins off the near sideline. Throws, skip pass, right wing 3 coming from Heinsman is good.
Tell you what,
23-20.
If Mount Vernon can keep moving the basketball like they are, take their chances on some open look threes. If they get a few of those to drop, they can do some damage.
Weilbacher makes one of her own from the right wing. She had time to get it set. She drains it.
But you have to defend on the other end.
There's that. 23 all, 50 seconds to go. Left wing, it is Hawkins. Corner 3, Hayes, yes.
Watch out.
3 crazy.
Mount Vernon's to the point at halftime here, leading by 3 of 40 seconds. They're in the stage. They believe at this point they can play with Althoff.
35 seconds to go, up 3 Mount Vernon. Right wing, that's Rachel Collins. She wears the number 5, also the number of locations ComFirst has in the county. Good turnaround in the post by Lane. And it's 26-25. 21 seconds left. Lady Rams out of the inbound across the timeline. Will Stroll-Heinzman throws off to Hayes off of the right wing. What a big three that was for Peyton out of the corner a moment ago, just in front of us. Now Heinzman wants the free throw line extended. Jumper, no good. Put back, push, shoot, yes! And one.
Wow. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams, halfway through this game, will have a lead, and they are starting to believe in themselves, which is half the battle against a team that is favored in this game.
So Bushu at the line. That's the first foul on Weilbacher. Obviously well beyond the 10 foul mark. Makes the free throw. 3-point play by Kate Bushu, the sophomore. Makes it 29-25. Two-possession game with 5.4 ticks to go on the second quarter clock. We're near the Second Chance Auto halftime show. Getting closer and closer. We'll have a Bird Watson Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll have your scoring and stats and more. Coming up at the half. Inbound will go to Vaught with 4. At the timeline with 3. Will pop from the circle. On the way, no good. Could have worked a little closer, but that's how it's going to end. This is the first half. It's over. It's 29-25. Mount Vernon on top of Althoff. We'll come back with your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Have the laws and regulations of the Affordable Health Care Act left you stressed and confused? I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. I'm certified to help guide you through the health insurance marketplace. Let's talk about individual health care plans. Maybe you're self-employed or your employer doesn't offer health coverage, or it simply isn't affordable. I can help. Even if you're between jobs or not eligible for Medicare, I can help. Give me a call at 242-7000 or come see me at Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I had been suffering with carpal tunnel for years, just coping with the symptoms of tingling in my fingers and gradually getting worse to the total numbness of my hands. My fingers were so numb and swollen, I couldn't even bend them. It was waking me up several times at night, and I was exhausted all day.
If this sounds familiar, you may be suffering from a condition called carpal tunnel syndrome. Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois specializes in treatment of the hand and wrist and treats carpal tunnel as well as treatment of the shoulder and elbow. He performs a minimally invasive procedure on patients who fail to respond to non-surgical methods of treatment. Endoscopic carpal tunnel release is a surgical treatment used to minimize pain, reduce scarring, reduce therapy, and allows patients to resume normal activities in a short period of time. Endoscopic surgery is a highly effective treatment and has been used for more than 20 years. For an appointment, please call Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 242-3778 or visit us online at orthocenter-si.com.
Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon offers great quality cars at bank rate financing, and that's great news. Who else in the area can offer that? For nearly 35 years, they've been helping people with good and not so good credit get a good vehicle at a good price. Just make your payments on time and you can save hundreds, even thousands on the total price of your vehicle. The selection has never been better, so don't get stuck this winter. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto. Honest people, honest deals.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
Here at Changnon Gymasium at the half, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 29, the Althoff Crusaders 25. What a second quarter by the Lady Rams to close. We'll talk about it. We'll also have your scoring and stats on the Bird Watson scoreboard coming up on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Second Chance has the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced at $10,000 in one location. Also, bank rate financing for all at Second Chance Auto, longtime and proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll dissect the scoring and stats coming up. 29-25. Mount Vernon leads Althoff, and girls play here at the break. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Bird Watson is celebrating 40 years of providing our customers with caring, compassionate personal service.
Over the years, we have added services and products to ensure that we are meeting the medical needs of our customers.
We are proud to announce that we're once again expanding our services and products to meet your needs. Our location at 3401 Broadway will provide dedicated and specialized pharmacy services.
Our expanded scrubs and shoes, medical equipment, and supply offerings will be provided at our 1200 Main Street location. Bird Watson, specializing and expanding to provide our customers with better service and expanded product offerings.
The Collision Center at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Mount Vernon will get you back on the road quickly. Hi, this is Jeff Schmidt. Our body shop uses only brand name paints and materials with a state-of-the-art paint booth which requires virtually no buffing. Our highly trained and experienced technicians have an impeccable reputation. We are a direct repair facility with many of the major insurance companies that will make your visit easy and hassle-free. Come see us at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new one account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
We're on Instagram at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
Welcome back. Changnon Gym here at the half. Mount Vernon 29, the Althoff Crusaders 25. Girls basketball at the break. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Hunter Schrader back at our Mount Vernon studios tonight. WMIX FM is Mount Vernon. As we hit the bottom of the 8 o'clock hour, we'll take a look at your scoring and stats, see how the Lady Rams built this 4-point lead.
For the Lady Rams, 3 of 7 from two-point range, 43%. 4 of 6 from the arc for 67. Lady Rams getting it done. 7 of 13 from the field for 54% in the game. For Althoff, 7 of 14 from two-point range, 50%. 2 of 8 from the arc for 25%. The Crusaders go 9 of 22 from the field for 41%. Mount Vernon was 11 of 16 from the free throw line, 69%. Althoff only 2 out of 6 for 33. Rebounding went to Althoff, 15 to 9. Turnovers, Althoff was 6. Mount Vernon with 5. Althoff was led in scoring by Kylie Vaught with 13. Maggie Reimer with 6. Madison Weilbacher with 3. Divine Lane with 2, and Rachel Collins with 1. Lauren Heinzman and Peyton Hayes lead the way with 11 points apiece in the first half. 3 for Kate Bouchou, 2 Miriam Hester, and 2 Micaiah Rush. As Lady Rams lead 29-25 at the half.
Second Chance Auto is a buy here, pay here dealership in Mount Vernon. Find them on Route 142 East and see why. They have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location, plus bank rate financing for all. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the Bird Watson scoreboard. 29-25, Lady Rams at the half. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports.
Fact, there are 10 pharmacies in the city of Mount Vernon alone. So how do you choose your pharmacy? Are the staff people friendly and the pricing reasonable? Are they knowledgeable about medication interactions? Do you feel they are willing to take the time to talk to you one-on-one? If your answer is no, then call Eric and the staff at Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon. They will always take the time to talk to you and have the knowledgeable staff to help you and your family with all your healthcare needs. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Happy New Year. This is Mike from Tyler's Buick GMC in Mount Vernon, and our family's third generation is proud to bring to you the most innovative car, truck, and SUV store. We appreciate your business. It's the totally new, totally Tyler's, and it's totally for you. Happy New Year from Tyler's in Mount Vernon, exit 95, or on the web at tylersbuickgmc.com.
Buick GMC.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
Second Chance Auto halftime show continues. Largest selection of pre-owns priced under $10,000. What's not to love about Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon? It's 29-25. Lady Rams on top of Althoff here at the break. We do have, I think, even a final score from around there.
Three finals.
As well.
SVW over Trico, 61-35. Sandoval beat Breeze Mater Dei Freshmen 53-25 in their own tournament. Christ-Our Rock Lutheran beat Ramsey also at the Sandoval tournament. Christ-Our Rock Lutheran wins 53-31.
The score is presented by Bird Watson Medical. See the new scrub showroom of Bird Watson Medical Equipment, 1200 Main. Brands like Cherokee, Grey's Anatomy, K-Swiss, and more. Now through the 31st, all scrub prints are half off. Bird Watson Medical, proud supporters of the Rams and Lady Rams. They're up 4 here at the break, are the Lady Rams. We're getting ready to start the second half here in just moments. And you know, I thought your words were critical early there, talking about how the Lady Rams need to continue to keep it choppy in order to really have a chance to get this Althoff team and force them into foul trouble. And they, going into the half with the lead, looks like they do feel like they can win this
I think half part of it is get to this point. Now, you know what it is. It's a case that Mount Vernon now has to continue doing what they did in the first half. Now, if they can do that, they're going to have a chance to come out with a win. If not, then Althoff will make this a full-pace game, force a bunch of turnovers. So we'll see how Mount Vernon goes about their business here in the second half.
It will be Crusader basketball to start. Here in the second half, they will go right to left. Lady Rams will go left to right here in quarters 3 and 4. It'll be Wildbacher to inbound. Probably looking to the backcourt for Rachel Collins. And there we go. We start this third quarter of action from Changnon Gymasium. You can watch it online at WMIXsports.com or crank us up here on 94.1. WMIX is up top. Wildbacher, left-hand dribble. Nice bounce pass in the paint. Reimer's jumper is short. Rebound will go to Hawkins. Lady Rams looking to control the tempo here with 7:39 to play in the third. Left wing, that is Rush. Back left of the circle for Heinzman with a right-hand dribble through the rings. Back to the right wing for Hayes, into the right corner for Hawkins. Looking for the lob play. There's Miriam Hester. Makes it look easy. She beat the defender.
Good play out of halftime. That was set up in the locker room to get things ready to go, and Mount Vernon did a good job of running it.
Up 6 now. Lady Rams 31-25. Off the right. That's going to be a blocking foul as Collins dribbled into the defender, and that'll be a blocking foul on Lauren Heinzman. I believe just her second, team's first. And if it's not her second, either way, it's the team's first. Out of the box set for the Crusaders on the baseline inbound. Left wing, it'll come. Make that right wing from our perspective. Easy three. She was feeling that, and she being Kylie Vaught.
Well, she's been able to keep Althoff in it single-handedly, 16 of the 28 points in her pocket.
6:56 to play in the third. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams. One means more. Let's see what that turnover means. It turned over in the paint. The other way, Althoff. Short quarter jumper, Wildbacher will be off the back iron. Rebound to Hester.
Now, I like what Althoff's trying to do. They ran up a guy there, a gal, to kind of force Mount Vernon to sprint up the floor. Then they backed off. Althoff, I think, on makes or misses, if they want to get this thing going their way, they got to make this a full-court game no matter what's going on.
Hayes trying to dribble in, throws up a shot off the side of the backboard, gets her own rebound, throws to the top for Heinzman. Good save on that possession for the Lady Rams.
Good defense by Althoff.
No doubt. Forced the Lady Rams into a shot they didn't necessarily want. Lady Rams got the benefit of a big offensive rebound. Community First Bank of the Heartland, we were telling you about them a moment ago. Find them online at comfirstbank.net. Learn even more about that incredible free checking, high-yield interest. Looking for a high-yield basket here, and maybe a high-yield trip to the free throw line on the foul on the layup attempt by Lauren Heinzman.
Heinzman just went from one side of the floor to the other and really never was given any kind of resistance. She was allowed to kind of roam around, and when she did, she went basically from the right wing as she makes the first free throw all the way around to the left side without any issue whatsoever.
Make it 32-28. Lady Rams can make it a 5-point game with this second free throw from Heinzman. She was motoring into the basket. Speaking of which, the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by Tyler's. Two newly remodeled locations in Mount Vernon. Log on to TylerToyota.net and TylersCars.com to see their inventory. Totally new, totally for you, totally Tyler's as Heinzman drains both. It's a 5-point game, 33-28, 5:54 left in the third. Up top, Vaught. Had it from Collins, steps into his screen, right-hand dribble to the right wing, doubles back left side, tries to curl around, awkward look at the basket. Lady Rams force a bad shot there with good defense. Rush on the rebound, it's going to be trapped in the backcourt, able to find Hester. Looking for ball movement here, there's some. Hayes across the timeline, into the front court. The numbers will catch up. Lady Rams fought their way out of a trap there and got across the timeline with 5:27 to go in the third. Left elbow, Heinzman to the basket. Layup's going to be short. Rebound underneath, fought for, and a foul. That's ticky-tack. But it's the way it's been, and so the girls will have to adjust.
Yep, that foul's going to be on Heinzman. That'll be her second, team's first of the half.
Certainly not ripping on the call. Just
nope.
That's the way it's been. So adjust they will, and now the other way comes Althoff. Right wing, that's Collins with 5:12 to play. Off the elbow, good jumper, good look by Vaught. Just couldn't execute, and the rebound will go to Hawkins. 5:06 to go, third quarter action, 33-28. Lady Rams on top, full court they come. As Heinzman forced to go to her right, she'll throw left to Hawkins, who's looking around a screen. Finds Heinzman in the left corner with 4:52 to play in the third. Right hand dribble by Lauren, throws back left side, throws it away. Jeff Lana, not the intended target, but that's who comes up with it.
No, not who you want to throw it to if you want to have a turnover, and Todd Hill wants a 30-second timeout.
He's going to talk some things over here. 4:44 to play in the third. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, Dr. Eric Black and staff. Hoping that you've had a happy, safe, and healthy start to your 2015. Proudly supporting the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams. Right now, 33-28. Lady Rams are up 5 here in the third quarter. It'll be Althoff basketball to the timeout, and you know Todd Hill's want to drop a play to get a bucket.
Well, I think he needs some baskets made, because once he gets some baskets made, then he can use his pressure to get up and down the floor a little bit, but unable to right now with this Mount Vernon Lady Rams team playing as well as they are.
Playing very well, and they've been able to force Althoff into some bad looks, and that's what's keeping them in this one and on top for right now. 4:44 left. Weilbacher will inbound in front of the scores table in front of a very dejected-looking Jeff Lana as he peers on at his team. Up top, Weilbacher. Looking inside to the paint. Lang going to kick out. Left side jumper's good. Good look by Myatt. She'll make it a one-possession game.
It's the first points of the game right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different Crusaders have scored.
Rinn Lake College powers their video streaming. Log on to rlc.edu. See how you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Trying to force a pass in the post again. They've had trouble doing that. Althoff will intercept. It'll be Collins into the front court. Has her pocket picked, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Mount Vernon.
Great hustle by Heinzman. She sprinted completely from one end to the other to catch up that time with Collins, and it tapped that ball out of bounds from behind.
Inbound to Vaught off of the left arc. Throws near the top for Collins with 4:10 to play in the third. Up 3, Mount Vernon, 33-30. Hayes not going to let Weilbacher go anywhere. Throws to lane up top. Now Vaught, foot on the line, deuce, no good. Rebound will be taken away. They put 3 up in the air. Her feet were on the line.
Well, that's what happens when you step back and can't find a line on a shot. You're not going to make them a lot.
Heinzman had the rebound, had to back foot that one. Into the front court, skip past the left wing. The Jasmine Hawkins, who rolls around to the right, stops at the elbow, backs up beyond the arc with 3:44 to play here in the third. Now all the way to the basket, off glass and in.
That was a great play. Hawkins got in, and then not only got a good shot off, but she was able to manage to kind of lean her way into the defender and force contact, and got the official to give her the call.
What a play by Jasmine Hawkins. Gets the second foul on Madison Weilbacher. Second foul of the half on the Crusaders. Her free throw is going to be off the mark, however. Off the right way it'll go. Lane with the rebound. 3:37 to go in the third quarter. 35-30. Lady Rams up 5. Collins with it left wing. We've called her name a lot. She hasn't done a lot. Now Weilbacher will travel with the basketball. Turnover Althoff.
Althoff's a team learning too, and you've lost 4 or 5 games in a row. Habits that you have done to get you in that losing streak a little easier to come to the top.
We'll look for a Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game in this one. Right now, Hayes and Heinzman and company making a great case. You can find Tony in his office. Look for him worldwide at TonyWilt.com or try to track down that white State Farm Jeep. Regardless, you'll get to a better state with State Farm. Heinzman between the circles, had it from Hayes. Now to the right wing, she'll dribble, throws back to the top. Hawkins gives to Rush, looking to lob inside. Hester off the double team, going to have to come back out. Double dribbled, and it'll go the other way on the turnover.
Now, Mount Vernon's not had very productive possessions here recently, and right now, even though up by 5, they have to feel very lucky he's having taken care of the basketball here.
2:53 to play in the third. 5-point game, and now Rush is in there looking to force a turnover, but it's recovered up top by Collins. Looking for the lob now inside. Myatt's going to give up top. Lane runs into the defender, and that's going to be a foul on Micaiah Rush. Wrong place, wrong
2-minute minor
time.
for roughing.
Hips got tangled
there.
there.
A little cross check there at the top of the key. It'll be 2 minute for a minor.
Take her spot in the sin bin. Actually, stay on the floor.
Yeah.
2:41 to play in the third. 35-30 the score. Althoff. Nice play to the basket. That's going to be a travel.
Oh.
Good thought process there by Vaught. I thought she kept her foot on the floor
I thought that was
personally.
a pretty good move myself.
I thought she was
What do I know?
incredible there, but this will be a turnover, and they've a better look, better angle than we do. 35-30 the score. 2:32 to play here
I can see
in the
right
third
there
quarter.
her feet.
Well, you are a year older today.
Oh.
Your eyes might be deceiving you.
Nah,
At
they're not
2:25
even close.
left. Hester gets an unkind iron. It rims off the back. Rebound fought for through 5 holes. But back, Hayes is good. 37-30, Lady Rams.
Mount Vernon's getting all the things the way they need to do them, and they're taking advantage of their breaks. That's for certain. Up by 7, biggest lead.
Wildbacher, nice short corner jumper. Smooth. It's 37-32.
Yeah, left her open.
That's one thing you can't do with 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Community First Bank of the Heartland presents every game we broadcast here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Curling around is Heisman. Left it long off the basket. Rebound tipped out by Althoff. Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. You'll find Community First Bank of the Heartland, the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Out of the box set. Inbound will be Hawkins. Backdoor play to Heisman. Caught the defender napping. Rebound fought for. It'll be a jump ball. It goes back to Lady Rams. And quick to whistle that time, but it'll stay with Mount Vernon.
Yeah. Heisman had a gimme and missed.
Thought Easter was on its way with that bunny. 1:49 to go in the third. Rush will inbound. Backdoor play again, and this will be a foul as they're trying to roll Hawkins to the back door, and a reach by the Crusaders will be their third foul.
Tell you what, this crew here does not let anything go. I didn't hardly see a bump that time.
Right now that'll be the third on Madison Wildbacher. 1:48 to play in the third. Inbound into the corner for Heisman. Looks for Rush, who not sure where she was looking, but unfortunately it will come off of the Althoff defender to Collins. Right wing, 3 on the way. Vaught looks good. It rolls off the iron. Rebound will go to Hawkins, and that'll be a foul on number 40, Emily Myatt.
Mount Vernon out rebounding Althoff this quarter, 11-2. Another key stat why they have a 5-point lead. Rebounding going their way. Free throws going their way as well.
90 seconds to play in the third quarter. 37-32. 5-point game. Heisman in the backcourt trying to beat Collins, who I thought played pretty good defense there. But it's going to be a foul.
I don't know. I guess I've seen so much, more physical play throughout the year that when you see a game officiated as tightly as this, it kind of throws you for a loop.
That'll be the third on Collins. Quite a few Crusaders have 3 fouls. Heisman into the backcourt inbound will go across the timeline. Left wing to Hawkins with a minute 18 to play in the quarter. Hayes. That was probably a travel. It is. She bounced into the defender and kept going. And it'll go the other way on the Lady Ram turnover with a minute 15 left to go in this third quarter.
It's hard to believe. Even with 6 turnovers in the quarter and only 3 made field goals, Mount Vernon still has a 5-point lead.
That's right. Hanging on 37-32. Deep right wing is Vaught. Looking inside. That's going to be Lane. Working against Hester off glass. Good. One possession game.
Got position. Got close to the rim in the box. 1 foot in the lane. That's easy basket. Turnaround jumper.
55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Rush across the timeline. Now it's going to be trapped. Has to pick up her dribble. Going to hand off Heisman, and that should have been a foul. It is. That'll be the 4th on Rachel Collins.
That'll be 4. She'll have to sit. That's huge right now for Mount Vernon. She is a great defensive player. Kind of pesters your guards like that until her 4th foul. So she'll have to go out probably, obviously, rest of this quarter and majority of the 4th.
She's the straw that stirs the Althoff drink. 46.4 seconds to go. Inbound will come side of the bounds in front of the Lady Ram bench, or at least where it used to be for Hawkins. Coach's box has changed that. Or the enforcement of it, I should say. Even if it's not as emphatic as it once was a year ago. Left wing, it is Rush. 33 seconds to go in the third quarter. Up top, it's Heisman. Lauren with a right-hand dribble. Less than 30 seconds to play in the third. 37-34, Lady Rams. She'll force a pass to left wing for Rush. Micaiah will back it out with a right hand. Now switches left. Back to her right. Picked it up on the sideline. Going to need some help from somebody, and that's going to be a timeout, Jeff Lana, before it's stolen away.
Yep, his 3rd timeout. Used one there.
Timeouts presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, where Dr. Eric Black and staff proudly support the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams. He and his staff will take all the time you need to answer any questions or concerns you may have about your medication. How about that? Right now, about 30 seconds to go in the third. Lady Rams hanging on to a 3-point lead, 37-34. Todd Hill trying to plead his case as the ball was turned over when they granted the timeout, but the timeout was granted.
Todd Hill right now talking with one of the officials, probably about some of the tightness of calls here in this one.
Not very loose. No doubt about that. 3-point game, 37-34. Lady Rams hanging on to a lead here. Winning Edge has a great assortment of Rams apparel you can see for yourself at winningedgeusa.com or even order online at store.winningedgeusa.com. See what they can do for your business and organization as well. Great activewear from Winning Edge. 13.7 seconds to go, third quarter. 37-34, Mount Vernon on top. It'll be Lady Ram basketball out of the half court. Side of the bounds of the box set, they'll disperse into the left corner. It will be for Rush with 12. 37-34, Mount Vernon looking to take a fourth quarter lead here and add to it. Up 3. Heinsman between the circles with 6. Off the other way, it'll be Hawkins with 2. Now, will not get a shot off as Heinsman launches it after the buzzer. We have reached the end of the third quarter. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 37. The Althoff Crusaders 34. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon offers great quality cars at bank rate financing, and that's great news. Who else in the area can offer that? For nearly 35 years, they've been helping people with good and not so good credit get a good vehicle at a good price. Just make your payments on time and you can save hundreds, even thousands on the total price of your vehicle. The selection has never been better, so don't get stuck this winter. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto. Honest people, honest deals.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new one account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
We start the fourth quarter from Changnon Gymasium. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 37, the Althoff Crusaders 34. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. WMIX video at WMIXSports.com. Bounce pass off the inbound. It'll be a nice move inside. No good for Reimer. Puts it back up, and she's fouled.
Well, that's what Althoff needed to get off to this start. Get an offensive rebound, get some things going, and get up down the floor a little bit.
As that'll be the first on Peyton Hayes, just the team's fourth, but to the line to shoot 2 will go Maggie Reimer. She has 6, looking for 7 and 8. And she will front rim the first, but it catches kind iron that time.
Treacherous time here for the Lady Rams. See if they can keep things going and get a win in this one.
See if the back end, what it'll do here. Trying to cut it to 1 is Althoff, 37-35, make it 36. Pull a little more on it that time than Reimer. She gets both, and it's 37-36 Lady Rams with 7:43 to go in the fourth quarter. Heinsman with it, dribbling to the top, thought about launching a 3, but pulled it back and lost her dribble same time. Now forces a pass to the baseline. It'll be tipped away. It'll be recovered in the corner by Miriam Hester. Lady Rams get a break. That was almost a for sure turnover as off the right side into the corner will dribble Heinsman. Looks to Hawkins. Quick pass to the left wing for Rush, who recovers. Now she'll run one to the basket and, a travel.
Yep.
That did look like a good move. Might have been overly good.
Probably too good for this here, and that's what threw the official off.
7:10 to play in the fourth, 37-36. Althoff at the basketball. Ruffin, a runner in the lane, off glass, good. Althoff on top, 38-37.
Yeah, they've made their move here. Now Mount Vernon has to go down here and has to have a good possession. First controversy, first struggle here of the game for Mount Vernon.
Jump stop in the lane. Heinsman will kick out. Right corner pass. Hayes for a big 3. No, line drive. They'll hit the top of the support. It'll go the other way on the team rebound with 6:48 to play in the fourth. Althoff 38, Mount Vernon 37. Beauty First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. Find them online at comfirstbank.net, where you can read all about one checking, free checking, high yield interest. Reimer up top, good head fake, throws outside. 3 on the way by Ruffin would be huge. It's off the mark, rebound inside to Hester. It's all going to be about working apparently here, because it was once tight before, not as tight now with 6:24 to play. Hayes will run to the basket, and now that'll be a charge.
Yep. Totally agree with the call. Good call by the official. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly. She jumped in and charged into.
Textbook. 6:19 to play in the fourth. It'll be a turnover on the Lady Rams. I mean, you have to applaud. That was legitimate. Althoff of the basketball for the turnover. They lead 38-37 with 6:13 to play. Dribbling in is Vaught, and now we're going to have a hook.
That's going to be on lane of Althoff. She was trying to hook her man, guard defender, behind her and hold her inside.
6:11 to play in the fourth. That was the 7th foul on the Crusaders. Lady Rams will be shooting on all non-offensive fouls the rest of the way. Heinzman across the timeline, right of the circle to Peyton Hayes. We'll drop below the 6-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Lady Rams are down 1. They led by 5 a moment ago. Left elbow, it's Heinzman. Trying to ball fake Ruffin to get to the basket. She will drive. Left it off the side of the iron. Rebound will go to Reimer. It'll be 3-on-1 against Hayes. She'll get backdoor lane. Shot partially tipped and good.
Notice how Althoff's able to get up and down the floor right now. Out to a 3-point lead. Jeff Lonnan says slow down, get a good look.
Beauty First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams. WMIX, WMIXsports.com is right now off of the right elbow. It's Hester. Lady Rams appear to be slightly flustered here. As the dribble picked up top. Hester will find Heinzman and sets a nice screen as Heinzman's going to go inside the wing. Jumper at the free throw line, well off the mark for Lady Rams. They were rushed into that shot.
Yeah, they're rattled right now.
And now Althoff going to go the other way. Backdoor lob, good stop. Reimer in the basket. That's when things are going your way, when you make a shot like that.
Well, Althoff's getting up and down the floor, and right now it is a case where Mount Vernon has kind of went quiet and got nervous, and Althoff taking advantage.
5:08 to play in the fourth quarter. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, where Dr. Eric Black, a second-generation owner of the Medicine Shop, continues to proudly serve his community and support the Mount Vernon Rams. Whoa, what a fourth quarter we've had come our way. What a nice run to start. It is an 8-0 run by Althoff to lead by 5, 42-37. And they have dominated the tempo and have controlled every aspect of this game in the fourth quarter, in my opinion.
Well, and that's what the change is. Mount Vernon had that slower pace in the first 3 quarters, and then Althoff is able to get taken care of and get going, and now they're getting up and down the floor, and that is what is the case here in this ball game, or at least in this fourth quarter. For those of us working tonight, others have a short night and back home already that are listening.
42-37. Lady Rams trailing here in the fourth quarter. Out of the timeout, it will be Mount Vernon basketball.
Mount Vernon needs a slow half-court possession here. Look for a good shot, work for a good shot, because if not, that's where the advantage is going to be as far as Althoff getting and going to the other end quickly. Now Mount Vernon with Heinzman bringing it across, setting up, trying to maybe isolate Hester underneath.
See what they can work here. It's left elbow. That's going to be rushed. 4:53 to play in the fourth quarter. They can't get that opportunity. It's now off a screen. Almost lost the basketball. Heinzman should recover in front of the bench. Dribbling to the top, curling around to the right. Try to scoop pass to the outside for Hawkins. It'll be lost out of bounds. Turnover, Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon has 3 turnovers in this fourth quarter, and that's been the difference as they've started to turn it over. Althoff's been able to get it, go the other way, make this game quicker, and thus have a 5-point lead with the ball almost halfway through this fourth quarter.
Nearing the midpoint of quarter number 4, 42-37. Free throw line jumper is no good by Lane, and Vaught gave up a decent look to the open shooter, and it costs Althoff, but not by much, as this is going to be it is going to be a foul on Althoff. There was a push there, but I thought they were going to go jump ball, and that will be shooting for the Lady Rams. Big break.
Well, luckily that Vaught did not get another tee. She was very emotional and rolled around and was upset, and the foul wasn't even on her. It was on Reimer. And luckily for Vaught, the official did not tee her up, walked over and said, "I've heard enough out of you. That'll be enough of after the foul call." So she has been warned, and she will probably be watched the rest of the game.
4:24 left in the fourth. Lady Rams need these free throws to cut it to a possession. First one short rim, no second. Rebound to Lane. It'll be roughing across the timeline. We near the midpoint of the fourth. 4:18 left, 42-37. Althoff rushed with the steal. Now trying to dribble in the backcourt, trying to find somebody to get it to or break the press. She will herself and get across the timeline. Numbers catch up. She's looking for Heinzman. WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. This is Lady Rams basketball, down 5. Hayes, the basket runner, no good, no call. Hester puts it back. She's fouled, and Miriam will go to the line to shoot too.
Well, Mount Vernon needs anything right now, anything positive, and that helps out in the worst way there with the offensive rebound by Hester and the ability to get to the free throw line, score some points, hopefully, if the clock stopped.
Fourth on Reimer. Hester to the line to shoot two with 3:54 left, 42-37. Hester will miss the first. A Lady Ram team that had they made their free throws early, and they did a decent job in that second quarter, and then Althoff, obviously the start of a new half, erased the foul total and did a great job in the third, but they've really kind of lost control here in the fourth, even though they've controlled all aspects.
Kind of almost playing not to lose here in this fourth quarter.
Yes.
1-3-1 by the Lady Rams did not work.
Backdoor putback by Lane off the Reimer miss is no good. 1 of 2 at the free throw line for Hester made it 42-38. In case you're lost in the shuffle, 3:33 left in the fourth. Heinzman picks up her dribble right side. Left side it'll go. Looking for a floater inside from Rush. Up underneath, no good from Hester. Lady Rams just couldn't finish that possession. Rebound the other way with 3:20 to go in the fourth. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by Tyler's, your best connection for your next automobile. Backdoor play, and it'll be tipped out of bounds. Big turnover, Althoff. They're looking backdoor. Problem was there were two ladies in the same general space, and they fight for it and lose it. Length of the floor inbound will come from Hawkins to Heinzman with 3:09 to play in the fourth. 42-38 is the score. The Lady Rams are down 4. Heinzman with the rock, looking to get to the left elbow. Now trying to find her way around for the layup.
Althoff keeps playing her like a right-hander.
Well, that and the fact that she recognized Reimer with 4 fouls. Reimer couldn't play much defense. It's a good jump stop and lost it. Well, Vaught, she'll be upset she didn't get the foul.
Well, I can tell why she didn't get the foul. Because the officials aren't going to call anything for her right now the way she acted over here on the foul on her team 2 minutes ago. Should have been a foul, but it was not called.
It's 42-40. Lady Rams trailing. Runner in the lane by Wildbacher's no good. Rebound will be tipped away. Lady Rams with an opportunity. Never say die with 2:39 left to go in the fourth. Watch us online at WMIXsports.com. Presented by Red Lake College. Apply online while you're there. It's just above our video window. 2:30 to play in the fourth. Left elbow, that's Heinzman. Scoops inside for Hester. Didn't want it. Throws off short corner. Rush. Slips to the basket and fouled.
And Reimer is fouled out and a tee. And a tee. So Reimer will foul out and a tee. So Mount Vernon is going to get to shoot 2 free throws for the foul, 2 free throws for the tee, and then have the basketball.
Yikes.
Yep. Yeah, and you can see it. What happened was
nice try.
Micaiah will shoot the first 2, and then Hayes will shoot the next 2. Now, what happened here is Reimer got called for the foul, didn't like it, and let out a yell, and then had a few choice words after that for the official. And the one official already threw out a tee in the first game and has thrown out his second one of the day here. And she was involved in this little skirmish down here where she and Vaught rolled around and had some displeasure for the official, and the official made sure to put his foot down.
First free throw good by Micaiah. She has another. Smooth move by Lana, and he told Peyton Hayes to sneak in there, but Micaiah Rush gets these, and then anybody can shoot the next.
I would let her be there. I think if she made 2, I'd let her keep shooting at the free throw line if it were me.
It ties it up at 42. Now the technical shots from Peyton Hayes to give the Lady Rams a lead, tied now with 2:22 left. Peyton will make the first. Lady Rams on top, 43-42. What a turn of events, fouling out for Reimer, and then the technical. Second one's good.
That's nice of that guy to wear Ohio State red tonight.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
2:22 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hayes made both. She has 15. So does Heisman. 44-42. Lady Rams back on top with 2:22 left. They have the basketball. Strong pass. Good catch by Rush. Off of the deep left wing. Community First Bank of the Heartland helping bring you this pressure-rich situation. 2:14 left to go in the fourth. Fighting off the left side. It'll be Heisman. Looking to the back door. Hester. Off glass. Good. Big bucket by Miriam Hester. 46-42. Lady Rams back up 4.
Yep, big-time defense now. Mount Vernon has to play. Here's the one you got to watch in Vaught.
Vaught rushes a pass left side. 3 on the way by Ruffin is no good. Floats off the backside. Rebound by Vaught. Able to tie her up the sideline. Timeout, Todd Hill. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop. Dr. Eric Black recognizes there are quite a few pharmacies in the city limits of Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black, a proud supporter of the Mount Vernon Rams and the Lady Rams. Second-generation owner of the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. Full time out here. 46-42. Lady Rams on top. And what a turn of events. Again, it was a shot where Rush actually started to slip with the basketball, but she was pushed from behind by Reimer. Picks up her 5th foul. As you said, asserts a scream and a few choice phrases. Picks up a technical. Lady Rams make all 4 technical shots and get a big post-up shot by Miriam Hester, and what a 6-point swing that was.
That was huge. And, I mean, it was 42-40, and since then, Mount Vernon has scored 6 in a row to go up by 4, and this Althoff team's a little bit rattled. Has the officiating been where it should be? Probably, maybe not, but who knows. But, again, you got to play through that, and Althoff built all that time up for the first 4 or 6 minutes of this quarter, and then all of a sudden let it go away. And now Mount Vernon has the lead. Now Mount Vernon's got to play their way out. They've got the arrow. They've got one more timeout left. Jeff Lyon has to be careful how he uses things.
46-42 the score. Lady Rams up 4 with 1:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Inbound will come in front of the Althoff bench. It'll be Vaught. So their best shooter, also the inbounder here, to Ruffin on the right wing, guarded by Hines, but she has a hand in there. To the left side, it'll be Vaught off of the arc. Now a nice high ball screen, and it's illegal.
Yep. Lane set the screen, but then moved because Rush moved a little bit as well. The offensive foul, and Mount Vernon will have the ball. The thing is, if Althoff fouls, Mount Vernon will get 2 shots because Althoff's over the 10-foul limit.
With 1:43 left, trying to get some subs into the game. Looks like we're going to see Kristen Stover for the first time tonight. She'll check in for Lane. So the Lady Rams will inbound in front of the Althoff bench in the back court. Half court set here. We'll see what they do. They're going to inbound in the back, no doubt, unless they disperse it to the front. Can't imagine. It'll be into Mackay with 1:42 to play. Stover playing pretty close on Mackay, but she's able to get it across the timeline right to the circle. Now trying to split the defenders using that speed. Picks it up right wing. Needs somebody to break free. It's going to be Peyton Hayes with 1:30. Scoop off to Heinsman. To the right wing with 46-42 the score. Lady Rams up 4. Now needing help from somebody. Picked up the dribble, gives it to Jasmine. Lost the dribble, regained control, and now a handoff to Lauren. Lauren's going to try to get to the basket, had her pocket picked, and will lose the basketball. And then picks up a foul.
But at 6th foul, Althoff still will have to go length of the floor, run a little bit more time off.
Community First Bank of the Heartland welcomes you back to personal banking. Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. 1:12 to play in the fourth. Lady Rams up 4. 46-42 is the lead, and right now it'll be Collins with 4 fouls, bringing it across the timeline. That was also Lauren's 4th foul. Right wing, that is Collins up to the top. Vaught wants a 3 for bring within 1. It's good.
Big shot, 21 on the game for her.
And now it'll be Hester. Off of the inbound, gets it to Rush with less than a minute to play. 10 fouls for the Crusaders. 46-45, Lady Rams on top. That'll be a foul on Lane, her 3rd. And to the line to shoot 2 will go Micaiah Rush.
Well, take care of the ball, make free throws. You might be able to get a win here.
With less than a minute to go, 48.4 seconds left in this one. Lady Rams looking to go to 2-3 in the South 7 with the win, or 4-10 overall. See what they can do here. Rush at the line, shooting 2 on the 3rd foul by Lane. First one is good. Kind iron. Makes it 47-45. You'd love to have this one here just in case Vaught has dreams of another 3 try. Good.
Wow. How good has Micaiah Rush been in the
good
quarter?
Enough to make a case
4
to be
out of 5
a Tony Wilt player of the game. That's for sure. Making some key free throws down the stretch. Right wing Collins. 40 seconds left. Up 3, and now we're going to have a foul here.
Rush.
Somebody got bulldozed.
Yeah, Rush ran through a screen. 1-on-1 for Althoff.
Yeah, worse things have happened.
And that'll be Lane to the line to shoot 1-1. She's not been there at all tonight.
39.2 ticks to go on the fourth quarter clock. Selling T-shirts here at Changnon Gymasium. Rams-inspired Changnon shirts for $10. They support Jose. You can find him at the home game Friday night against Centralia. Had them here tonight. They'll have them the rest of the way through Hall of Fame night. Lane at the line, shooting the first of the one and bonus. Will she get a bonus? No. Clank off the back iron. Hester a big rebound. 37 seconds left. Full court pressure here from Althoff. Broken by Micaiah across the timeline with 31 seconds. She'll be trapped off a triple team, no call. Threw it away. Coming the other way, it's Althoff. It'll be Vaught beating everybody back. Uncontested layup is good. And now a timeout, Todd Hill. It's presented by the Medicine Shop. And trying to pass through the triple team, Micaiah Rush ultimately ended up throwing it away and threw into the contact, but no call. And now it ends up in an uncontested layup for Althoff, 48-47. They're back within one.
Ooh. Well, it's not going to be easy. Mount Vernon will have to get the ball in, get it up the floor. They're going to get fouled. You got to go to the line and make some free throws. If you do or don't, you have to get back and play defense because Althoff's going to have plenty of time.
Full timeout, again presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. It's 48-47. Big difference here has been the technical foul, which led to a 6-point Lady Ram run. Of course, there was a foul before the technical, which led to 2 shots. Micaiah makes those. Peyton Hayes makes the 2 technical shots. Then Miriam Hester gets a post-up jumper inside, and since then they've led. However, that's been an interesting transpiration of events on the Lady Rams turnover that led to the uncontested Vaught layup. Right now, 48-47. Lady Rams up just 1. They'll have a length of the floor inbound out of the timeout. Ooh, what a game we've had. Started out as a big third quarter run by the Crusaders, but the Lady Rams have leveled it off here in the fourth, making their free throw. 22 seconds left is all that remains, but maybe, unless we go to overtime, between one of these teams and their losing streak snapping.
Both teams have 1 timeout left.
22 seconds left here. Out of the inbound, length of the floor, left to right, go to Lady Rams. Rush will find Hester. Immediately trapped, immediately fouled by Myatt. That'll be her 4th.
Well,
into the line to shoot 2 will go Miriam Hester.
Hester's 1 out of 2, both of them in this quarter.
20.4 seconds left. Lane will check back in. 4 Althoff. 48-47 Lady Rams. Miriam Hester going to the line to shoot 2. Get you a Bird Watson scoreboard in our postgame show. Front rim's the first. She'll have another.
Ruh-roh.
Yep, needed that. You're going to need this one, too. Now you desperately need this one and hope to defend against a possible 3. Hester at the line, shooting the back end of a 2-shot set. Second one is no good. Rebound will go to Myatt and Althoff. It'll be Collins with 4 fouls across the timeline, right of the circle with 15 seconds. Off to the right wing, throws to Vaught. Vaught's going to dribble in with 12. Scoop layup is no good. Rebound to Hester. Foul on Vaught, and that will be Vaught's, I think, 4th.
Yeah. Hester will go right back. Missed 2 the previous trip. Fouled. Will go back to the line.
With 8 seconds left, that's just the 3rd on Vaught. Pardon me. I'm sorry, Kylie. 8 seconds left. Lady Rams up 48-47. And timeout, Jeff Lonan.
Ooh.
Huh.
Ooh.
Okay.
That'll
Maybe set up a defensive play.
Their 5th. They won't have no more.
So Lady Rams now to timeouts. Full timeout presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, where Dr. Eric Black and staff proudly support the Mount Vernon Rams. So does Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of sports here on WMIX. 48-47, 8 seconds remain. Miriam Hester has 2 that she's going to have to think about right now in that full timeout. 2 coming at the line. You desperately need both to make it a 3-point game, just in case there is a desperation 3 that goes in.
Yep. She has to go down. You have to make at least 1. 2 obviously is optimum, but boy, what a game. You'd hate to see Mount Vernon come back, get a lead, and then lose it here at the end on something crazy. Make some free throws and you make it a little harder for them to do anything.
(48-47) out of the timeout. Miriam Hester has 2 free throws awaiting her at the line on the 3rd foul by Kylie Vaught. Missed her last two, but you have a hunch she's due. As the Lady Rams take the floor, Althoff set at the free throw lane even. That's Miriam Hester set at the free throw line. Set to make two here. First one is going to be on its way. It looks like it's good.
Ooh. A lot better. A lot more confident there.
Better form.
Yep, 49-47.
Would make it a three-point game here if she makes a second with 8 seconds to go. Free throw in route. It's on the way. It's good. Good free throws by Hester to make it 50-47. 8 seconds left. They'll pressure the inbound. Tipped away by Hayes on the turnover. She's fouled by Vaught. That's her fourth. Peyton to the line to shoot two. Right place, right time. She came over the top like a safety to tip it away.
How about that? And now she can go to the line. And if she makes two, this baby is history.
5.8 seconds to go. 50-47. Could make it a two-possession game with 5.8 ticks to go. And Lady Rams looking to snap this losing streak as she misses the first.
Door's still open.
5.8 seconds left. It was the fourth foul on Vaught. Peyton at the line makes the back end 51-47.
Ball game.
Looking for the inbound. It'll be into Vaught with 4 seconds. Across the timeline, 3.5. Now at the top of the key with 2. 3 on the way. Won't matter. It's good. And it's 51-50 your final. They made it close, but they couldn't win it. And the Lady Rams take their 4th win of the season. We take you into the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show coming up next. Your final score, Mount Vernon 51, Althoff 50. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Every other incident, it seems as if someone says, "You'll never believe what happened." Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. I assure you, Landers Collision Centers has seen and fixed it all. Whether your toddler got behind the wheel and backed into the trash cans, a kid at school thought it would be funny to take off in your son's truck and sideswipe a brick wall, or even if your ex took a major league whack at your truck windows, we can make it go away, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle and offering free premium detailing for the life of your vehicle. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle, or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
So, how's your New Year's resolution coming?
I am done with it already.
It's awfully early in 2015 to have already broken your New Year's resolution.
I didn't break it. I've already completed it.
What do you mean?
I opened a free checking account at People's National Bank and no longer pay to have a checking account.
Sounds like you have it made. My resolution was to clean out the garage.
People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
Dig in with full-contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power centers. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
Automart Salem is your local buy here, pay here car dealer. My name is Matt Collier, and I'm the manager of Automart in Salem. If you're in need of a vehicle, no matter what your credit history, we accept all credit applications. You buy here, you pay here. It really is that simple. Contact me, Matt Collier, next to Schmidt Ford of Salem. Call 548-8611. Find us on Facebook or go to automartofsalem.com.
Not sure what individual health insurance plan is right for you? The Affordable Health Care Act has left many with more questions than answers. I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. I'm certified to help find you the answers you're looking for. Together, we can analyze all your needs and shop the health insurance marketplace during this open enrollment period to find the coverage that is right for you and your family. Give me a call at 242-7000 or come see me at Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
Back in Changnon Gymasium, where the Mount Vernon Lady Rams beat the Althoff Crusaders 51-50. Lady Rams are 4-10. They're 2-3 in the conference. Althoff will drop to 8-12. This is your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Hunter Schrader back at our Mount Vernon studio. We'll talk with Jeff Lon and head coach of the Lady Rams here coming up in just a moment. First, we need to take a quick break. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new one account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
There is value in every turn with the all-new 2015 Chrysler 200. Hi, Roy Schmidt Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler in Mount Vernon. The redesigned 2015 Chrysler 200 has a new luxury design that is engineered and built to compete with the very best vehicles in the industry. Chrysler is backing it up with 0% financing for 84 months plus $500 bonus cash. The 200 is also the only car in its class to offer a 9-speed automatic transmission, featuring smooth transfer between gears and fuel efficiency at all speeds. Not only do you save at the dealership, you save every time you get behind the wheel. Come see one of our sales associates and get more for your trade at King City Chrysler Center, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or view our new and pre-owned inventory online at KingCityChryslerCenter.com.
Looking to promote or recognize your team, event, or organization? Check out Winning Edge. Winning Edge specializes in screen printing and embroidery on activewear, which is the longest-lasting promotional item. They will imprint your design on activewear such as T-shirts, hoodies, uniforms, hats, and bags. Contact Winning Edge to get the right activewear to help you make a lasting impression. Find Winning Edge at 212 South 9th Street, Mount Vernon, or on the web at winningedgeusa.com and Facebook.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
Changnon Gymasium, a happy place tonight as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams beat Althoff 51-50. This is your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show with Danny Czerwinski. I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff London, head coach of the Lady Rams, joins us now, and it's a pretty good win, which might be the understatement of the night.
Yeah, that was a good one right there. That's one they'll remember for a while. You know, we probably had that one coming. I mean, it's been a rough year, and you know, we haven't had a lot of bright spots, but you know, that one is more than a bright spot. That's an entire sun shining on us tonight. That was just one heck of a basketball game. You know, the good part of it was we got to that point that we've gotten to about 8 times this year where we just kind of gave up the lead, and you could almost feel it happening again. You know, it just happened like maybe 6-7 minutes in the fourth quarter, and then we fought back and we beat them. And that's just not something we've been able to do at all this year. I think we're about 0-6 in games that we had the lead in. So that's good to see. Listen, I don't know. I mean, I look at them on the hoof, and they're just very athletic, and they're very talented. And we did not beat a bad basketball team tonight. We beat a as athletic a team in our conference as there is, maybe except Carbondale. But I'm very excited. But promise you, I'm not even half as excited as those little girls are in that locker room right now. It's just great to see that. You know, they're happy, and I said maybe about 10 seconds worth of rah-rah to them, and I turned around and let them go, and they were still screaming when I left the locker room. So that's what it's all about.
And it was a case where I thought your team not only did not give up, they were very resistant, resilient whenever the lead started to fade and Althoff started to take a little bit of control in the fourth quarter. But I also thought that amongst your starters, they each did something big tonight. Obviously, Lauren and Peyton carried the scoring load, but you had Micaiah Rush make 2 big shots after, you know, a 5th foul and then a technical. And then you had Peyton Hayes come in and make 2 big shots after that again. But then Miriam had that big post move inside and then sank 2 big free throws late. And then it seemed like everybody in your starting lineup tonight did something big to help paved the way.
They absolutely did. And Miriam, I could highlight her. She missed 2 free throws just prior to that, and those were big ones she missed. And when she went to whenever they put the press on, and I think we were just up 1, and they pressed us, Miriam was the last option, and lo and behold, they covered everything up, and guess who got the ball? It was Miriam, and they fouled her immediately, and then she was going to the line for 2 more, and I could just see her walking down the floor. I saw her tightening up with every step, and that's why I took that timeout. That was our last one, but that was entirely for Miriam Hester to come over and diffuse and let me talk to her a little bit. And I spent the whole time out pretty much just looking at her and telling her, this is your time. You're a senior. There's no reason to tighten up. This is why you've practiced. This is why you've stuck it out for 4 years, is for moments like this. And instead of tightening it up, go up there and want the ball and win this game for us. And, I don't know if I have anything to do with it or not. Coaches give rah-rah speeches all the time and think they make differences. I don't know if I do or not, but she made 2, and those were huge. And then how about Rush? Rush, she sank 4 straight down the stretch. And, Makai's not a shooter. We'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. She'll tell you that. But she shot him right when it was time, and that's what seniors do. So I'm just very proud of all of them.
Pace of the game early, I think, set your team ahead and set Althoff back a little bit. You did a good job of controlling things. Yeah. I would say, but about 2 minutes in that fourth quarter, your team did a good job of keeping the game what I call choppy. Yeah. And Althoff couldn't get up and down the floor, couldn't get things in their pace they want to go.
You're right. Keeping it out of rhythm is very, very important against them, because you could see when they did make their little comeback, they just feed off. They feed off themselves. They get real happy whenever they start going on little runs, and they get real they get an extra little jump in their step, and their fans get into it, and they become very, very, very hard to stop. That little momentum bulldozer they get on, and we were able to stop it with just pace and not panicking. And I think you're exactly right. I think we wanted so badly to get into flex there with 2 or 3 minutes to go. I just never could. We couldn't get in it. We just could not get in it, because once we get that first pass into that offense and we start running through there with flex cutters and down screeners, it's very hard to get the ball back from us unless you foul us. But we couldn't get, to Althoff's credit, we couldn't get that first kid open. And they smothered us, and we were just fighting for our lives. And we won this fight tonight, and we've lost a few this year, and it just feels good to win a fight for once.
Well, nice momentum heading into a tough road game on Thursday against Carbondale too.
It is, and listen, we played Carbondale really tough the last time we played them. I know they ended up winning by 20 points, but you have to remember we had to start fouling them, with about 4 minutes to go, and they made a lot of free throws. I mean, it was an 8 or 9, 6, 7, 8, 9 point game throughout most of the contest, and that's what I say. We're not a bad team. We have played bad at times, but I think we've played bad just because. It's like a broken record. We're just in that year where we've got to do some building and some growing and find out, where some chemistry is that we can rely on. And it really accelerates that process when you can win a game like this. Because the more games you lose in a row, like we were on about a 7-game losing streak. I can't remember maybe once in my coaching career, 18 or 19 years, whatever that is, that we've had teams that lost that many in a row. But I found myself also being very calm and very patient and actually just, at peace with them. And I've been at peace with them all night tonight for the most part. Now, do I get upset? Of course I do. All coaches do that. I probably do it less than most coaches. But, I've been very, very conscious to be patient with them and not ruin them. Not make them hate it, because it's hard enough to be 3-7 and have everybody question everything you're doing, and that's just tough. I can just tell you that. But they don't need their coach doing it too, and we've tried to be very, very positive with them for the most part in practice and off the floor, and I think that paid off tonight because they really came together when it counted. So. Very proud of them.
Paid off tonight in a big way. Jeff, congratulations again. We will see you Thursday night against Carbondale.
we'll be there. Thanks, guys.
That's Jeff Lonnet, head coach of the Lady Rams. They win tonight 51-50 in a big win over the Althoff Crusaders. They're now 4-10 on the year, 2-3 in the conference, and a big win here at home tonight. We take a closer look at this Lady Rams win on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show with our postgame stats tonight as we see how these Lady Rams came from behind and led and came from behind again to beat these Althoff Crusaders.
Mount Vernon, 8 of 21 from two-point range, 38%, 4 of 7 for the arc for 57. Lady Rams go 16 of 33 from the field for 48%. Althoff, 13 of 28 from two-point range, 46%, 5 of 15 from the arc for 33. Our Crusaders go 18 of 43 from the field for 42%. Free throws shooting a big advantage. Mount Vernon shot 24 more free throws than Althoff, hitting 23 of 33 for 70%. Althoff only 4 of 9 for 44. Lady Rams lost a rebound battle 27-26 and also turnover 16-11. Althoff was led in scoring by Kylie Vaught with 26. Maggie Reimer had 10. Madison Wallbacher had 3. Tajay Ruffin 2, Emily Myatt 2, and Rachel Collins had 1. Lady Rams were led in scoring by Peyton Hayes with 16. Lauren Heinzman had 15. Miriam Hester 9. Micaiah Rush 6. Kay Bushu 3, and Jasmine Hawkins 2 as Lady Rams win 51-50.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have your Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game and a Bird Watson scoreboard. Lady Rams win it tonight. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports.
Grimley College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Get the gift of reading and be a hero forever. Grimley College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Grimley College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Happy New Year. This is Mike from Tyler's in Mount Vernon, and our family's third generation is proud to bring to you the most innovative car, truck, and SUV store. We appreciate your business. It's the totally new, totally Tyler's, and it's totally for you. Happy New Year from Tyler Toyota Buick GMC, exit 95, Mount Vernon, Illinois, or on the web at tylertoyota.net.
Tyler Toyota.
Hi, this is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, and proud supporter of the Mount Vernon Rams. Whether you're a new customer or one that has been loyal to State Farm for years, let me take this opportunity to thank you for your business. If you are not currently with State Farm and are looking for someone you can trust to handle your insurance or financial service needs, let me invite you into our office. You will have a local agent you can work with, backed by the industry leader in State Farm. Find us in the phone book, online, or flag the State Farm Jeep down if you have to. However you find us, we look forward to talking to you soon.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game is next.
Back on your Schmitz for Lake Cadillac postgame show from Changnon Gymasium, where the Lady Rams wrap up a 51-50 win over the Althoff Crusaders. We owe you a Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. We also owe you a Bird Watson scoreboard. And when you look down the stretch, you look at how everything happened, it was pretty easy to find our Tony Wilt Player of the Game.
Kind of went with Micaiah Rush. Down the stretch, 4 or 5 from the free throw line. Made a couple free throws, in that stretch where the technical was called, and did a really good job, not only that, with handling the ball and helping out. And I thought at that point in the game, Micaiah Rush was the one that kind of helped Mount Vernon when they were wobbling a little bit win this game.
No doubt about it. Tony Wilt, find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for him in his office or try to track down the white State Farm Jeep if you must. And, get to a better state with the State Farm. We owe you a Bird Watson scoreboard here as we take a look at some of the scores from around the area.
JV, Mount Vernon won 29-24. Varsity now, girls. SVW beats Trico 61-35. Sandoval beat Mater Dei Freshmen 53-25. That was at their own tournament, as did Christ-Our Rock Lutheran beating Ramsey 53-31. Highland over Mascoutah 42-41. Flora over Newton 54-40. Nashville beat AJ 51-29. Taylorville over Salem 58-52. Hamco holds on to beat Fairfield 37-36. Murfreesboro beat Sparta 86-19. Greenville over Staunton 37-25. Vienna beat El Dorado 61-56. Carmi over Johnson City 62-51. And Gallatin County beat Hardin County 83-10.
Bud Watson Pharmacy, 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Kevin and Chris on hand to always answer your questions about any medications or any concerns you may have about them as well. Proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. That's going to do it for us tonight. Glad to be here with you, courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland, as the Lady Rams pick up their 4th win of the year, and a big one it was. It stops a 7-game losing streak, and they go into Carbondale Thursday night with momentum on their side. For Danny Czerwinski, for Hunter Schrader, for all of us at WMIX Sports, thank you for listening and watching our broadcast tonight. I'm Chris Hugo, reminding you the final score. The Lady Rams 51, Althoff 50. Good night from Changnon.
Mount